but now we about to do World and American History, hosted by Guwap. Now, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to my boy Imp's stream. Airbud, I don't know if you're streaming, but welcome. You know what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a buy-in shot. The rules is we're gonna do a buy-in shot. Every round we're gonna do a buy-in shot. I'm gonna do it. So whoever gets it wrong, boom, we're gonna do same rules apply last week. Buy-in shot, and I have a bonus question. So whoever gets that bonus question, it's hard. It's a hard one. So we're doing world American history. First couple questions should be pretty easy, but we grown, we forget went through high school years ago. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. So life. Let's get it started. I'm the host, Jalil and Jeff. Y'all gonna be going against each other, so let's get it.
I told Jeff
Same
earlier
life.
today. I told Jeff earlier today. Uh, he won. Sorry,
Who
Yeah.
he
won?
won. Jeff won. I'm cooked.
Oh,
I just want to
I'm
say,
cooked.
I just want to say, when I was in college, I skipped my history class after the first week and still went in and made an 85 on the exam because, you know,
so
Now this nigga showing out.
I just had to flex. Just had to flex. All
Nigga showing
so
out.
right, so we're doing the buy-in shot, you said.
yep, buy and shot every round.
Oh,
You do have the option to steal again, right?
bet.
It's multiple choice. I was about to make it a little difficult and do open ended, but however, when I was going through the questions, I said, "Oh hell no, nah. I need a couple choices." So it shouldn't be too hard. All right,
Bet.
say less. So,
All right, I got my.
you ready?
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. Woo.
That's what I'll go with. It's like, yep.
Yeah, that kind of hurt, and yeah.
whew.
Oh, at the end, never mind. We ain't got to worry about that. We'll get to the end. I surprise y'all with that, so don't worry about it. All right.
Is there a punishment?
So, huh?
Is there a punishment?
I was thinking about it, but I'll get to that at the end. There is going to be some type of punishment. So,
I don't want to be surprised with no punishment. It's crazy.
I'm thinking of a number between who goes first between 1 and 20.
4.
18.
Jeff was closer, so my number was 15. Jeff got 18. All right. So, Jeff, you will go first. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard. This one's not really too hard.
Want to make it happy?
Because you're going first.
Ah,
This one shouldn't be too hard.
If I went first,
Trying to
you
get this
cheat.
out the way. Hold on. Trying to fix my little computer.
oh, do we have lifelines?
Huh?
Do we have lifelines or no?
You can do a lifeline. Yeah, you can. I didn't think about that. You can do a lifeline. Okay. Any other questions before we begin?
What are you drinking?
Once. Huh?
What are you drinking? What's everybody
What
drinking?
am I drinking?
What's everybody drinking?
I'm drinking Terramana.
I got 1800.
I'm on Tito's.
Yeah, so that's what I'm drinking on. Um, yeah. So
Oh,
let the games begin. Jeff, round one. Should be not too hard. In front of what memorial did Martin Luther King Jr. give his famous I Have a Dream speech? A. Lincoln Memorial. B. Pentagon. C. White House. D. Washington Monument.
Hey, Lincoln Memorial.
Is that your final answer?
Hell no. D. Washington Monument. Final
You
answer.
said D. Washington Monument.
Yep, final answer.
That's your final answer.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
Was it a?
So,
it,
Oh
it
no.
would
Jalil, you do have the choice to
it,
steal.
it would be A.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is correct.
He
A
said
is
memorial in the
correct.
word, and I just, for some
I said
reason, I
Lincoln
remember.
Memorial.
Yeah, yeah. When you asked the question, you said memorial too, so they gave it away, and I should have just went with that. But when I
So in
think of
that
the
region,
speech, I remember him standing like for some reason, the Washington Monument is in my head when I think of the speech.
Nah. When he said D, I was like, and Honestly, it was just between if you said A or D.
But when you think about the "I Have a Dream" speech, don't you think of the tall ass monument, like them being in front of that?
So
I don't know
no,
why.
remember the pencil tip was in front. They were in front of it, but the memorial itself,
Mm.
Because
the Lincoln
remember,
Memorial, the Lincoln Memorial is right across from
It
the
is.
because
You
of the
the
right.
pool
picture
shit,
shows the pencil, yeah, but I
You
mean he
right.
and
did it
because
in
the
front of the
pool,
Lincoln Memorial.
the
Yeah.
pool too.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
pool. Yeah. Right.
it's
Yeah,
some
that's
little
in front of the
pools and
Lincoln.
ponds and shit, and yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's why I was.
but
I
yeah,
could just remember the Washington Monument, bro. I just damn.
I
But
ain't, I ain't remember
good.
which pool this shit was in
Jalil,
front.
1-0. Jalil. Martin Luther King Jr. gave his "I Have a Dream" speech on August 28th, 1963, at the Lincoln Memorial in Washington D.C.
Shouts out to August.
I'm saying August 28th. It's
that's
Kobe Day too.
that's
Shout out Kobe, man.
that's in 4 days.
So, all right,
Good
y'all ready for
timing.
this one?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Round two. Since Jalil stole, Jeff, is your turn.
Oh, so I get a second
What
turn.
was? Huh?
I get a second turn.
Oh wait, I'm tripping. Jalil, it's your turn. I'm sorry.
I was about to
Tripping.
say.
I was like,
All
damn.
right. Round two. What was the name of the ship that transported the pilgrims to the New World? A. Pinta. 2. Nina. C. What the did I put? Yeah. Or D. Mayflower.
Mayflower. Locking it in.
Locking it in.
Yes.
Jalil, that is the correct answer.
Yeah, the Nina Pinta and the Santa Maria was Christopher Columbus,
Santa
right?
Maria, that's what I meant. Santa Maria.
Yeah, that was
I don't know
clear.
where the fuck this
I
computer
scared.
was tripping all day.
I scared the dog.
Okay. So it's 2-0. Jalil. Jeff, round three. Remember, y'all can also steal.
Oh, we only how? Well, we are we not breaking it up? Like
Oh,
what's?
oh, you got to take a shot. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
It ain't good
yeah.
doing so.
I didn't think about the steal, but
yeah.
nah, you could do that on the back end later.
You also did say we were doing buying shots every round.
So I gotta take two.
You're right.
So
No, no, don't worry about it. That's my fault.
Nah, I'm
That's
about
my
to
fault.
start
We can do it on
swinging,
this one.
bro. All right.
hmm?
I'm I'm tweaking, bro. You
Oh no,
right?
So we
you
have
good?
oh we are
So we're gonna take this to round three. This will be round three.
How we in round three already?
round two.
We
No,
don't do
because
this.
you just answered round two. That was the Mayflower.
Oh, you're
You're
doing
just
them in every
doing by
question.
okay by question. All right, I was
Yeah.
looking.
I'm going by question. So I didn't know y'all wanted multiple questions in one round, but
Oh no. We were doing like
I got other questions. So you're good. You're good. I
Okay.
I
got
know
other questions.
we were thinking you asked Jeff, you asked me, that's round one. That you see what I'm saying?
Oh
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. All right, but I got other questions. Don't worry. I do.
Bet.
I do. Good thing I'm smart.
Cheers. Mm, mm. That was more than a shot, right?
She get drinking out of glass.
Yeah, it was more than a shot.
I gotta take my second one. Hold on.
Oh.
So this one's American history. I still got world history, so we're good. It's 10 rounds.
I bet.
All right. So what's this, round three? Okay. Round three. Who is this going to?
Yep.
So we already took the shot. Which year? Who is this? Whose turn is it?
Yep.
Jeff? Okay. Jeff, which year was George W. Bush elected president? 1987, 1988, 1990, or 1991?
Question.
Yes.
Senior or junior?
Well, now the other one, this
George H.W. Bush.
that's the older one.
Yeah, okay.
George H.W. Bush.
Uh, 1988.
again?
1988 finals.
1988, final answer? You sure?
Yep.
That is correct.
Right.
Jeff 1, Jalil 2.
I don't know how the you got that. That was a guess, wasn't it?
No.
1988, Bush, a Republican from Texas, an incumbent vice president for 2 terms under President Ronald Reagan, took office following his landslide victory over Democratic nominee Michael Dukakis in the
Yeah,
1988 presidential election.
yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
I wasn't even born
Damn.
yet. I just remember reading about it.
Damn. We gotta take a shot to this one too. God damn.
No, 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 no,
Nah,
no, no.
no,
I can go
we'll
ahead.
do it after every two. Like after every two. Like
Okay.
after I do
Okay.
one and he
Okay.
do one, then we'll do it.
All right. Well, this one I got a special one for you, Jalil.
Special. Okay. I like special gifts.
What caused the United States to enter the Great War? A. Mexico invaded the U.S. B. Unrestricted submarine warfare. C. The British invaded Boston. Or D. The Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor.
Now, question: what is the Great War?
It's, damn.
Ah, damn, shit.
That's you
I
can't.
never
He
heard.
can't answer that because it'll give it away for real.
I never heard this
Yeah,
bitch before.
It's
Who
you
was
old.
do
C?
have a lifeline, remember.
It's old.
Who,
It's old.
But
That's
you
all I can
can't
say.
contact me.
who was C?
C was the British invaded Boston.
Like the Boston Tea Party type shit.
Do I have an opportunity to potentially use my lifeline and get up to see if my cousin is here? But if she's not here, do I keep my lifeline?
That would be like call. That'd be like calling somebody they don't answer the phone.
It
So
is
you'll be
broadcast.
using it. So yeah. So no, you have
Yeah,
to
if your
lose it.
cousin's still here, you can ask.
No, but did I lose my lifeline?
You do. Well, no, you.
Yeah, he would
Well,
lose it.
if he's not there, he technically didn't use it.
No, he did because like, they'll be like calling somebody they don't answer. Like
Okay.
once you call,
Oh
you
yeah,
use it.
yeah, yeah. You're right. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so the boss, you said the Boston Tea Party,
No,
something like that.
the
Was it
boss
C?
No, the
British
British.
invaded
So I'll read
Boston.
it again. What caused the United States to enter the Great War? Mexico invaded the U.S. B. Unrestricted submarine warfare. C. The British invaded Boston. Or D. The Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor.
It would have to be C because the other one was the Alamos, right? So
Mm.
I'm gonna C.
You sure that's your final answer?
No, I'm not sure, but yeah, that's my final answer.
All right, and you are wrong, Jeff. You do have the opportunity to steal. Would you like to
A
steal?
Mexico invaded the U.S.
Shut the up.
You said A. Mexico invaded the U.S.
Yep.
And that is incorrect.
What? I could have
That was
sworn that was it.
That is
wasn't that the Battle of
incorrect.
Alamos?
I could have sworn that was part of it. Because
The
that's the battle at
answer
the Alamo, and I thought that was part of it. Part of the Great
The
War.
answer is E, unrestricted submarine warfare. The correct answer is unrestricted submarine warfare. During World War One, Germany implemented a policy of unrestricted submarine warfare, which involves sinking any ship, including civilian vessels,
Oh.
without warning in the waters around Britain. This policy greatly angered the United States as it violated the principles of freedom of the seas and endangered Americans' lives and interests. As a result, the U.S. entered the Great War in 1917 to protect
Yeah.
its citizens and ensure the safety of its
But
shipping lanes.
because
I'm
World War One was called the Great War before World War Two. Because
I'm
damn.
my nigga in my head. Them niggas ain't had submarines back then, so
Yeah, I was thinking of like an old ass war, like from like the 1800s and shit. So I was like, what?
damn. So we both got to take a shot,
Yeah.
and
Hey.
we got to take our iron shots.
Yep.
Okay, considering that I'm up 2-1, right? What if I don't buy into this next round?
Why would you do that? Nigga, no, nigga, no, we ain't about to do that.
Wait. No, 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 no.
Why are y'all making this difficult for me
Niggas
when I
want
can
to
do that for
do.
No,
y'all?
no,
Yeah, that's
no,
what I'm
no, no,
saying.
no,
Niggas want to
no.
do it.
No, I'm asking for myself though. Like,
If you
if
don't buy into this shot,
then Jeff gets two
then
questions
you lose.
right,
Yeah,
Then he gets the
yeah.
question twice.
that's dope. Okay. Because if
If
Jeff
Hey.
you
don't
don't
buy
buy
in,
into the shot, you get the question twice.
W APL Proctor,
You
nigga.
lose. You if you don't buy into the shot, you lose your chance to even go that round.
right. That's what I'm saying. But I was
So
asking
yeah,
because what if Jeff don't go one time? So like, do I have a chance to double up on that nigga?
yeah. So you could double up on them. So if you get one right, then I'll have to give you another one. Jeff too.
Yeah.
So you can. If you don't buy in,
We gotta take a wrong.
I'm just the host, so I don't gotta buy in. I'm just doing it because
Man.
Well, we have to take our shots for being wrong.
Yeah, we gotta take a
First,
wrong
yeah,
shot
y'all
there. We
got
gotta.
two. Yup, this one can be for both,
Bruh.
unless y'all want to do both shots.
Nah, ain't nobody. We ain't no bitch.
All right, say less. I'm just gonna take the one for every round. I already been kind of drinking low key today, so high key, I should say high key. So yeah,
all right, I'm ready for the buy-in.
The fact that I'm not drunk yet after this is like, bro, I'm a alcoholic. Like,
Nigga, I haven't ate yet.
I ate some. Oh, I did eat them short ribs. That's probably. I'm sure right now. It's so good, bro. That's the one thing I love about being in my home city because we got Korean joints. I can just order
All right.
from.
Honeybees
You
sound
know
good
we
right
on?
now.
Oh, chicken beef.
Chicken bee.
Whose turn is it?
Yeah.
Mine. Yeah.
All right. Round four. Or is this round? Yeah, round four. What was the name of the first successful English colony in North America? A. Jamestown, Virginia. B. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. C. Washington, D.C. Or D. Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Uh, can I get those? Can I get those answers again?
Right. So you got A. Do you need the question again?
No.
So you got A. Jamestown, Virginia. B. Philadelphia, PA. C. Washington, D.C. Or D. Fredericksburg, Virginia.
A. Jamestown.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer. Yeah.
That's
You
right.
sure?
Yep.
And you are correct. That is Jamestown, Virginia. It is 2-2. Jamestown, the first successful English colony in North America, was Jamestown, Virginia, which was established on May 14, 1607. 104 English men and boys arrived in Virginia on the ships Susan Constant, Godspeed, and Discovery, and named the settlement after their King James the Third. The
I
colony
can't.
was located on the banks of James River near the present-day Williamsburg, Virginia.
How did
I
I
can't
remember
remember. I
that?
can't remember if Roanoke came before or after, but I remember Roanoke was that colony that got established, but all the people disappeared.
That was after, right?
I can't. It might have been
Oh,
after, but like
that was
all the people just disappeared, and then they only had that one word on on the tree outside of the colony talking about Croatoan or some shit crazy.
So it's
excuse me. Excuse me.
okay.
Oh yeah, I got to
Nigga
order
said I'm
food.
cheating. Crazy. My hands are right here.
Nah, you got Leon over there telling you the answers. Like
That
Lonnie
nigga is
just,
outside.
like Lonnie just sitting here nudging my fucking arm, trying to give me the rubber. Answer a question for me, dude.
Jalil, it's your turn, right?
Yeah.
All right. All right. What event in 1937 made the nationalists and the communists in China stop fighting each other? A. Chinese communists began a 6,000-mile journey. B. The Japanese invaded China. C. Chinese peasants aligned themselves with the communists. Or D. The nationalists succeeded in wiping out the communists.
I'll be honest with you. And a lot of people might not know this, right? Which is crazy, and I don't understand how a lot of people like. You would think putting like clues together. I was born in America, so um, this is an easy one, but a hard one for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with D.
Is that your final answer?
I could tell you that was definitely not D.
Is that
Nigga,
your
I don't
final
know.
answer?
I was born in America. What was A?
Chinese communists began a 6,000-mile journey.
To where?
That's all this fast, my boy.
Nigga said to where?
What you want me to do, man?
I don't know. I don't know because that sounds right though. Like in a weird way, that sounds right. But I'm going with D. Yep. Final answer. Locked.
D, final answer?
Locked. Yep.
You are actually incorrect.
I know.
Nigga, you know China's a communist country, right?
No, no, I didn't know. I was born in America. That was my point. Not China.
So
Besides,
yeah,
they,
I was like,
besides,
it definitely was a D. That's all.
The
besides, they
hard
ain't
ones, I
got
ain't
the
gonna
name.
lie. Yeah, I got y'all some questions. These are actually really good questions.
All right.
Nigga, all I know is
So
they
You
ain't
have
got
the
no.
opportunity still.
all right.
It is 2-2.
So you said A.
You want me to read it again to you?
Yep. Cause I forgot.
Do you need the question too?
Nope.
A. Chinese communists began a 6,000-mile journey. B. The Japanese invaded China. C. Chinese peasants aligned themselves with the communists. D. The nationalists succeeded in wiping out the communists.
What year you said this happened?
It happened in 1937. Hey, y'all better not be cheating over there, man. I know y'all got
Nigga,
like three monitors. And
Mm, nah, my hands right here. I ain't touching nothing.
only, only time I typed was in Jeff's chat.
I'm gonna say B.
is that your final answer?
Yeah,
Positive?
yeah,
B as in Bravo?
yes sir.
All right, Jeff.
Wait,
You
wait,
are
wait,
correct.
wait, wait, wait. What was B?
Chinese peasants aligned themselves within the communists.
I just said that was
You
C.
No, that's he said C, didn't he?
I said B.
said B. You
Yeah.
nigga, you just said B as in Bravo.
Yeah, B as in Bravo. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, but no. So B. What is B?
Oh, what
We.
is B? The Japanese invaded China.
Okay, that's what. Okay. So yeah, I'm going with B.
Is that your final answer?
Yes,
Positive. Because
as far as I can tell. Yeah.
Jeff, you are actually correct. The
Jeff,
Japanese invaded China.
you know what's crazy, Jeff? If I didn't ask the question, you would have been wrong.
How? How?
So I said, let me get the question out
Nigga
before
raised
y'all
something
start asking
completely different
questions.
Oh
before
yeah, he
I
saw.
asked.
Yeah, no, yeah. That's why I had to stop him. I was like, what the? Because I know what B was. He said that. I was like, hold on. Like, I got confused.
The explanation of why is because the event in 1937 that made the nationalists and communists in China stop fighting each other was the Japanese invasion of China. This common external threat led to a temporary truce between the two factions as they joined forces to resist the Japanese aggression. The invasion shifted the focus of both the nationalists and the communists from their internal conflict to the larger goal of defending China against the Japanese. 3-2. Jeff. 3-2. Hey,
Oh, I was wrong. Hold on.
Oh yeah. I just got to do my buy-in.
yep, we're doing a buy-in. Yeah.
I see it. Can y'all see it? The liquid's all up in there.
Yeah, I see it. Hell yeah, I put these shades on, nigga. I see the
You
world
get
in
what I'm
3D
saying?
now. Alright.
We are never, ever, ever getting back together. Sorry,
Why was that in my head before? Did you say that earlier?
No, that was the first time.
Why the fuck in my head before though?
It's like when women sink their periods. Niggas sink their minds.
I uh
Cause,
let's-
'cause remember,
say,
I had a period not too long ago.
oh, you
It
did.
was pretty rough.
But remember, I didn't even hear you sing the song last night when we were on Overwatch, and
oh yeah.
I was singing the bitch. That's why
That
Aaron need
song
to
been
get
stuck in my
Overwatch
head
so he
all
can stay
day.
up until 6 a.m. with us playing.
Right.
Who's staying up till 6?
I'm saying we were staying up for a mighty long time just playing Overwatch and chilling and drinking.
Right. Well, he was drinking. I was.
Cheers.
I could be your papa.
All right, Aiden Ross.
Woo!
Wait, I'm confused. Never mind. No, I'm not. Because Jeff stole that, right?
Yeah.
I stole it. It's 3-2. Jeff.
Uh,
Okay. So Jeff stole it. Jeff, this is your turn again.
bet.
Who was the president of the United States during the War of 1812?
Ooh, this my. Go ahead.
A. James Madison. B. George Washington. C. Thomas Jefferson. Or D. Thomas Edison.
What was A?
James Madison.
And can I just get the answers again? A. James Madison. What?
B. George Washington.
Uh-huh.
C. Thomas Jefferson.
Uh-huh.
D. Thomas Edison.
I'm gonna go with A.
A. James Madison. Locked and loaded. Final
Yep.
answer.
Uh-huh.
And you are correct.
Thank you. Thank
James
you.
Madison.
Told you it was
All right,
James
genius.
bro.
Madison,
88, bro. The war of 1812.
was the president of the United States during the War of 1812. I don't know how the fuck he knows this shit. The nigga was born. He was born in the
Yeah, it
1800s. So
was.
he's an old ass
It
nigga.
was. It was old.
Yeah, yeah, all right. I was there. I was
It's crazy.
I was slinging rocks and shit. They ain't give niggas guns back then.
Jalil,
No,
it is 4-2.
no.
You not ready?
What you mean no?
Mhm. Throughout the course
A
of this
dog.
year, it can be said that the rise of blank class strengthened democracy. So, A, working class, B, lower class, C,
I still
middle
hate that
class,
emote.
or D,
Like,
upper
why is your
class.
hand? What?
Now, when one thinks of democracy, right?
What the did he just say?
Democracy. It's
When one thinks
democracy.
of, that's what I said. When one thinks of democracy, um, I'm gonna go with D.
You said D? You sure that's your final answer? Is that your final answer? D, final answer? Delta? All
We
right.
need verbal confirmation, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Jalil, you are incorrect.
Yeah.
Jeff, would you
All
like
right,
to
I had to pour
steal?
it up.
Can I get a repeat of the question first?
Yes, you can. Throughout the course of this year,
Mm-hmm.
it can be said that the rise of the blank class strengthened democracy. A, working class, B, lower class, C, middle class. Won't read you D because it was already wrong. So you
Okay.
have three choices.
Uh. All right. So yeah, I'll choose to steal. I'm gonna go with A because the middle class doesn't exist anymore.
It doesn't.
Okay. So you said
We just broke.
A, working class.
Yep.
Jeff, I would like to say that you are incorrect.
If it's middle
It's
class,
middle
then that's
class.
just
And the
if it's
crazy
middle
thing
class,
is,
that's a
don't
lie.
shoot the messenger. It is middle class. The answer is middle class.
That's a lie,
However,
bro. Oh my
in the
god.
beginning of 2024, they've just, or I should say, they just got away with it this year. I should say it's not really out there on written on paper for real, for real. Trust me, because I was kind of confused too. But however, the middle class is still there as of now.
Okay,
Little
well,
history lesson.
Yeah, I
Huh?
mean, yeah, it's just a political
Side. They
way.
got the
Yeah,
lower
you
class,
know.
the upper class, and the middle class. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
I'm not
it's
saying you're
still
wrong,
there.
but I do want to say the middle class is spending $200,000 a year.
The middle class is it's crazy what the middle class is classified as. I believe it was like bro, you mean to tell me like I'm making 300K a year and I'm middle
Middle
class?
class.
Middle
That's what I'm
class.
saying. That's
Crazy to
disgust.
me,
That's
bro.
disgusting, bro.
Middle
Like,
class is
So
middle
you got to
class.
be a trillionaire, a millionaire, basically to
to be
be upper class.
upper class.
I believe middle class tops out at what 450.
Yeah.
That is insane to me. I think
Like, so
450 is
that's,
a lot of
that's what I'm
money.
saying. Like, nigga, bro, when we were kids, nigga, we were living middle class, make it with our parents making like 40,000 a year.
Yeah, what?
Nigga, that dead though. We poor, nigga. Like,
And the
Crazy.
reason
that's what I'm saying. The middle classes don't exist no more. Nigga. The rich people are just now considered lower tier than they were before.
Right.
the middle class is often seen as a crucial component in strengthening democracy because they typically have more resources and education compared to the lower class, but they are also not as wealthy or powerful as the upper class. The middle class tends to have a greater stake in societal stability and progress, and they often advocate for policies that promote social mobility, equal opportunities, and a fair distribution of resources. Can lead
Crazy.
to more balanced I can't say that distribution
Distributed.
of power and influence, which can ultimately strengthen democracy. All this words of democracy is about to piss me off. All right.
Damn. And this nigga pulled up his glass immediately. Crazy.
All right.
Bet, 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 bet.
Intermission, 10 minutes. You can just talk, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we're already going to the second part.
Hey, did you enjoy that video? I know you did. So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you get all the updates of the Spaceman. And remember, keep your head to stars. Terrible.